My name is Christopher Sabo, and I've been going to FEMC Shreveport since 2005, so about 7 years. When God says go, I think it's saying, here's what you've been presented with, and what do you want to do with it? So I think it's like an actively kind of engaging thing. It's something you do every day. Maybe a year or so ago, I was downtown and just very much thinking of how am I furthering, I guess, the kingdom of heaven today. And I really wanted to like engage in that, know what that means. And I was like, just driving downtown and I had nothing really going on for a couple hours. And I was like, God, give me something to do. Give me somebody to help. Just something that will make this day different than it could be. And I just remember just driving and I'm just like, I have to turn left for some reason. And all of a sudden I just turn left and I'm like, I think I should park here. And I just park. There was like no voices, nothing. I'm just like, I just feel moved to do this. And I just park there. And all of a sudden, this guy walks up, and I recognized him from a couple years ago when I'd been downtown just helping out the folks there, and his name was Carlos. And I was like, hey, Carlos, how's it going? He's like, it's not really good, Chris. And like, we hadn't seen each other 2 years, but we remembered each other's names. And he's like, I said, do you want to hop in? You want to get something to eat? He's like, yeah. And so we like go back into Allendale, and we get some chicken, and we just like hang out in my car, and we talk. And like he was telling me about all these things that were going on in his life. I think the thing maybe I garnished from that was God saying, whatever you want something, just kind of ask me. You know, I have said that in the Bible before, but I think it becomes realistic and applicable to like all of our lives when we can just, I guess, believe that. Like I think belief is very powerful when we're aware of it. And so when we believe something like, God, I have this deep desire that I want to do something good. I want to help somebody, or I want to be put here. God's going to be like, okay, well, let's go. And He may not do it in the way you expect it, but it happens. The Bible verse, "Seek and you shall find," I think is very true. I learned that from Rob Bell. I think he kind of phrased that as saying, "What you look for, you will find." So if you want to look for the good things of life, if you want to look for peace, joy, love, kindness, patience, if you want to look for those things, you're going to find them. But if you look or you believe in the negative things of life, or if you think nothing's going to work, or if you have a cynical perspective on life, and we all do, I mean, I had that for a couple of years, you're going to find that. For my life in the future, I know there's a lot of changes, a lot of opportunities coming up. I'm working at a casino right now, and I've got a couple of interviews coming up. And all I know that is wherever I am, I know that that's where I'm called to be, and I'm going to do the best I can with what I've got. And it doesn't mean that I don't have outlook for the future, but it just means that I don't know, maybe it's a preparation for something. I've heard my dad say before, I just love quotes apparently, but my dad has said before that great leaders are nothing but ordinary men with extraordinary determination. And so I think that applies to my life, and that I'm determined for, a lot of things. I'm very active in a lot of things, and it's just maybe the coming to fruition of that and just pursuing that. I believe that those things will come to fruition, and I'll come to an area where it's like I see those things fulfilled in my life full time. And so I'm not too worried about it, but I'm excited.